Hey YouTube, it's me after a long time of no videos. Um, I'm here to give you a little bit of advice about something that you may buy at Lowe's that you should be aware of. I just installed this lamp, this hanging light. That light has a design flaw in it that you may wish to be very careful of. Um, There's actually a glass plate in the bottom of that light, and there's a threaded bolt in the middle of it that goes up to the center of that lamp. Be very careful not to screw that in all the way, because what it will do, they didn't put a stop on it. And what they've got, the wire comes down through the top threaded bolt, the hollow tube, and then there's a bolt dead even with the 3 lamp sockets where that comes out, and it comes out sideways, and then that glass thread bolt goes up into the bottom of that bolt and you tighten it up, but what they don't do is they don't put a stop on it, so those 2 wires that go out of the side of that, if you screw that up too tight, it makes a dead short. It cuts into them like a razor blade. And then when you flip the switch to power on your lamp, it basically blows the breaker or burns your house down, depending on how badly it shorts out. The workaround to that, find you a lamp kit from Walmart or some other place, and get you a small nut to go on the end of that thread bolt and screw it up there so that it cannot possibly screw up in there and pinch those wires off. It's a very bad design flaw. And if you're not careful, you will destroy your lamp the first time around. I had to rebuild that. Light to make it work. So it's kind of ugly inside now because it's got a couple of wire nuts, and it has a nut and a washer to stop that thing from screwing all the way up in there. But just be aware if you see that thing. It's a pretty cool looking lamp, and it hangs. Has its chain, and it has little 3 rods and turnbuckles down there, and they do actually support the lamp evenly. But you usually will see that on display. If you buy that lamp, be absolutely sure not to screw that rod up in there without some kind of a nut on the end of it to stop it, because it will go all the way up, and it will pinch the wires off, and it will make a dead short in the lamp. And when you flip your switch to turn it on, and in this house we have the old cotton-wrapped wire from God knows how far back. This house was built in the 40s. For us, I've never heard wires in a house hum before, but when I flipped that switch, the wires in the house went for about 2 or 3 seconds, and all the lights dimmed. So yeah, be very careful with that lamp. That particular one, I don't know if there's other ones made like that, but that one will short circuit if you don't be careful with that threaded rod that holds the glass on the bottom of it. It's real tricky to get that thing to line up, and there is no stop. So you may get an extra nut in the package for it. I didn't. I had to rob it off of another fixture, but that thing will short out. So just a little alert for anybody who has bought that lamp. Be very careful when you install it. Be very careful.